guys, it's been a few hours, but we finally do have the translations of the latest Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC pack number 6 scan concerning Ultra Instinct Goku. And of course, shoutouts to the homies at Shonen Games for getting the translations out as fast as they did. But starting off on the right, it says, "Let it begin, Ultra Instinct, our largest DLC pack yet," and that Goku makes his appearance. Surrounded in a silver aura and a quiet heat, this being is one of shocking strength. This ultimate level Goku arrives in Xenoverse 2. Now we can explain the true strength of Ultra Instinct. And then slightly to the left, it shows Son Goku Ultra Instinct. Both offense and defense are unconsciously left to pure instinct, as Goku has earned the power of gods. He may be considered completely undefeatable in this form. Now that alone lets me know that this version, obviously Ultra Instinct Goku, is going to be unfathomably powerful. Now, I expected him to be like extremely powerful. I don't know like what tier of strength he'll be at. Like, I mean, I expect him to be like one of the best characters in the game, and as well as Jiren, but Jiren's a completely different story. But I hope it's not to the point where he's ultimately busted, kind of like how Super Saiyan Blue Goku is. I hope he's strong, and I hope he fights differently, but I hope that he's not as busted as Super Saiyan Blue Goku is. Those are just my thoughts. But moving on, we move on to the left, and it shows, check out the pressure coming off of this punch. This move can be chained up to 3 times. The name of the move is apparently called Haiken. Now, it seems like, I don't know if it's either like a shockwave attack or he actually struck him and it just sent the created character flying, but it looks like it's gonna deal some damage, especially seeing that you're able to use it 3 times. You're gonna be able to launch some foes with this attack. And seeing that, I don't know if it's a physical attack or, again, like kind of like a special attack, you know, like a blast or whatever. But if it is more so like a shockwave, then I see it being used at the end of a combo, or potentially in the beginning, if depending on how it works. We'll figure out the rest of it as the DLC comes closer to release. Anyways, moving down, we see dodging moves can be done while in Ultra Instinct. Attacks against you will be automatically dodged, and the move is called Dodge. With calm eyes, Goku slides around his opponent's attacks, waiting for his opening to wear them down and strike. So this is practically like data input. Granted, Goku actually does deserve this ability because he's shown it in the anime. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I think that's the main thing, because data input, when we first heard about it, we all thought that it was gonna be kind of snapped, but it's actually not as bad as we think. But in this particular case, while Goku is in Ultra Instinct, he is able to auto dodge like continuously. So I don't know if it's gonna have a time limit. Well, it has to have a time limit. We have to be able to attack him. But for how long will that limit be? And how many times can you use it? Is it gonna drain your ki or your stamina? However it'll work, those are questions that are gonna be stuck in my head, and I hope it stays in you guys' heads too, because we don't wanna have like a straight up auto dodge Goku and then we can't attack him no matter what, like how the mods were. Anyway, moving down, we go back to, I guess, the far right, and we see accelerated stamina. Center yourself and focus your ki into one spot to greatly increase strength. This ability is exclusive to Ultra Instinct. Now, this, I don't know how to feel about this. Center yourself and focus your ki into one spot to greatly increase your strength. It's a type of power boost, but I mean, he's already like extremely powerful. So having a move that adds more power to insane power is throwing me off, but I digress because I could go on for a long while about that. Moving to the left, we see even if your rush misses, you can use up resources to restart the assault. Ultra Instinct has no faults. And I'm guessing, I don't know how to, like, he's sounding kind of snapped. I like it. It's a bittersweet feeling. From what it seems like, this move, I'm guessing, is his ultimate ability, which it shows his ultimate ability, God Awakening Performance. Ultra Instinct's most powerful attack. Approach your enemy with incredible speed, then rush them down with a flurry of blows, launching them across the map with Ki Blast follow-ups. Man, I don't know. First and foremost, I think the grammar's all over the place, so that's why I'm having difficulties reading it. But still, a lot of moves that we've seen with Ultra Instinct Goku, though unique, they seem really OP. Now, again, I get it, it's Ultra Instinct Goku, they should be OP, but I hope that there's some sort of balance there, because as we've seen, there are characters in the game that are really OP that have no type of balance to them whatsoever. That's the thing that I'm worried about. And especially with the current state of how Xenoverse 2 is right now, I'm not really sure if we need something as potentially overpowered as Ultra Instinct Goku is going to be. Well, at least his moves anyway. Now, if they do find a way to actually rebalance the game to a certain degree and fix up some of the things online, I'm all for this. But if not, then this is going to be a very bittersweet feeling for all of us, because at least we have Ultra Instinct Goku, granted the mastered version of it, but if he's ultimately snapped and the game still runs like how it does currently, it's not going to be enjoyable for anybody. So I'm really happy that he's in the game. I'm happy that he has a unique moveset, but if the game still plays the way how it does now, it's not going to be enjoyable for a lot of people. But anyways, enough about Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Moving on to the left, we finally have a bit more information about the story mode concerning Fu. It says, he holds the key. Story. Kanton City has multiple time fissures appearing throughout the city alongside a strange man named Fu. Fu claims to be researching an energy that resulted from these fissures and says that actions taken within the fissures have no impact on the timeline. Partnering up, you head into the Time Patrol. While helping Fu's research, it is up to you to either prevent changes as usual or cause them yourself. Now, this I think could be like a segue for like ideas that I've had for a potential Xenoverse 3, or actually a lot of ideas that you guys have had for a potential Xenoverse 3, where you want the option to either save the timeline or completely destroy it. So I think that this is actually pretty unique and could give us like a solid grasp of how it could be if they do make a Xenoverse 3 and add that option in there. So I think that this would be like that good test run to see how it'll work. But anyways, moving down, it shows Fu. I can't believe it said his name twice. This young man is researching the energy that has resulted from changes in the timeline. Although he remains as mysterious as his research. New scenario, history and the timeline is left in your hands. Whether to change history or repair it is up to you. In this extra scenario, you do not have to keep up timeline maintenance while you help Fu's research. I'm actually starting to like this a lot, because there are moments in Xenoverse, even in Xenoverse 1 and in Xenoverse 2 obviously, there were times where there were certain changes that I wanted to happen, like much like I guess with Future Trunks when he went over to fight with Future Gohan. Although there was a separate scenario that showed what if Trunks actually stayed with Future Gohan, but I want to be able to ultimately control the end result. I don't want like a what if scenario. I want to be able to control the end result, and this is giving us that option. So I really like this idea. But moving on, it says the androids of the Cell Saga. Will you team up with them? The main story will change in accordance with the amount of changes you choose to perform. You can choose to side with the androids and alter the conclusion of the Cell Saga, which is cool because in this image, we see that Android 13 is there. And of course, Android 13 was nowhere to be found during the Cell Saga. He's a movie character. So the fact that he's even there right now is kind of insane, and I really like it. But moving down, it shows Sensei will become your partner in this special event. Sensei, who has helped you all along, this grammar is all over the place, I'm sorry. But anyways, Sensei, who has helped you all along so far, will go with you as a partner. Depending on who you have tagged along, special events may also occur. What is going on? Expect new, freshly animated scenes. Play more than once and try all routes. Enjoy choice of partner and timeline decisions will be registered. Oh, your choice, sorry. Your choice of partner and timeline decisions will be registered in Tokopedia. Clear multiple times to fill it out. So that's, I guess, the basis of how this mode is going to work. It's pretty much saying we have a new story scenario. This time, you guys get to decide how it'll turn out. And there's multiple endings, or not endings, but multiple ways, I guess, that you can come out to see if you'll either save the timeline or if you'll end up destroying the timeline. Again, like one scenario is the androids are actually with Cell and you could aid Cell in his fight, or you know, you could just fight it regularly, I'm guessing. There's multiple ways to this. I actually like this. This is unique, it's different, and it's something that I would love to see in action. And again, it could be like a premonition to a potential Xenoverse 3 story mode, where if they were to do something like this, they already have that basis as to how it could work. Plus, I mean, the Tokopedia idea is actually kind of cool because, I mean, at least we get to utilize the scroll, the time scroll in some sort of way. But even at that, it doesn't affect the main timeline. So I guess that's still kind of a mystery. We'll figure out everything like once the DLC comes out, but that is everything that is in this scan. Everything concerning the mastered form of Ultra Instinct Goku, and everything concerning the story mode about Fu that we have been given so far. I do want to know you guys' thoughts about this in the comment section below. I'm still kind of back and forth about Ultra Instinct Goku because I'm happy that he's coming in. I'm happy that he's unique, but I'm scared that if the game stays the way how it is now, he might end up being entirely busted, and I don't want that to happen because I want people to be able to play Xenoverse 2 for a much longer time with this new DLC coming out. I mean, we're getting 4 characters: Ultra Instinct Goku, Jiren, Ranger 17, and Fu. And I don't want all that to go to the wayside because, you know, the netcode is still bad, or there's still snapped moves that need to be balanced, or certain combo strings that are just entirely... I digress. I don't want to get frustrated while thinking about it, but as long as they manage to fix up the game a bit with this DLC pack, then I'm all for it. If not, then I'm scared to see the future of this game. But those are just my thoughts. Again, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.